on today, guys? Today we're going to be continuing on the Sonic Whodunit, and we're going to keep going through it. So, to recap what's going on here, we talked to Knuckles to find out what was going on in the saloon car. And we noticed the arcade machine was busted, and we found out that Vector and Knuckles were playing the video game, and Vector got the high score, and Knuckles was angry, so he punched the machine and broke it, but Tails was able to fix it. And then we found out two more suspects were also in the saloon car at that time. There was a high score for Shadow in there as well. He came in there and then left. And he's locking every door behind him too. And then the other suspect was Rouge. She was in there for a little bit looking for something, Knuckles said, and then left. So we were able to find out that Knuckles' alibi sticks for now, that he was in the saloon car playing video games. And then we went into the library car where Vector and Espio have been at. And Knuckles is a sheriff, was his role in this. Vector is a butcher, and Espio is a poet. So we found out that Amy came through and she didn't want to help us, so she kept moving forward. So she got what she needed clue-wise and moved on. So it was me and Tails to try to figure out what's going on. Vector said that Rouge was in here as well. She was looking for something, and I guess she found it or something in the brochure section, which was this right here, and left. And then Vector said he was bored being in the library car, so he went to the saloon car, and that's when he started playing the video games with Knuckles. And then Espio just decided to chill and read a book somewhere in the library car. So as we're going through the clues, we noticed that a lot of the books fell out when the train went super fast or something. And Tails noticed in this section here that there was the books were in alphabetical order except for one book, which was the Mirage Express handbook. And he thought that was suspicious, why everything else was in alphabetical order but this book wasn't. So we started asking, I guess Espio what he was reading. It turned out he was reading the Mirage Express manual, and we quizzed him on it, and he answered all the questions correctly. And he said that he was so, I guess, engrossed in the book that he didn't notice anybody come in, and that Vector tapped on his shoulder to get his attention because he was so involved in the book. But Tails didn't buy it. I guess he was suspicious because he said that, remember, Shadow came through the saloon car to play a video game and left, so he had to pass through this library car, and he or Espio would have saw one another because it was a direct line, and like, where would Espio have been? Out of sight somewhere. And that turned out to be the case. I thought it was like there was an option to whether support Espio's alibi or support Tails, and I supported Tails, but we looked at, because we had a map of the library here, and we noticed that it is a direct line of sight, but Espio was here, so when Shadow passed by, they didn't see each other because of the bookshelves were covering the way. So Espio was, I guess you could say, correct or excused from being a suspect for now because of the alibi. So we solved that, and now we're moving on to the casino car, which should have Blaze the cat and Rouge the bat there, but we're about to see. So, and, well, we can get through the door here because I think Amy unlocked it, and so we can get through even though we don't have a key. So, I think, click on these people again. May the breeze drift you toward success, a one-sentence poem for you. Are italics enough to qualify as a poem? Bring me any meat to slice up. No, I'm not sure we will, actually. Your loss. You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? I'm going to say the mystery calls. Okay, the investigation continues. Casino car. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Rouge, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We've visited every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why. My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? And I see you've brought the microwave master with you. Oh, please don't let that be my legacy. Tails is right. Folks have brought you up a lot. Care to explain? Tell him, Rouge, we're gonna need the help. Please. Alright, I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. Treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell him what it is, Rouge. Alright, well, it's a Fabergé chow egg. Wow, that does sound extravagant. But please don't tell me you've accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She roped me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train cars for clues. I deduced that the Fabergé chow egg is here in this train car, locked in a safe. Wait till the treasure is real. It's actually here. What did you manage to find, Rouge? Oh well, why don't you both take a look? I found the train's blueprints in the library car with the safe code written right on it, the score of a lifetime. The train's blueprints, please, Rouge, let us see that. Finders keepers, sweetheart. There's a problem, we need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room, holding the Fabergé chow egg, but we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So you want us to help you steal the Fabergé chow egg? Please, you don't have a problem with this. I see no issues here. Sounds like a fine business venture. Her lore card must be influencing her decisions here. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. RC, do you have an opinion on this? I mean, I'm gonna be the more honest approach because it is my first day on the job, and I feel like stealing from my employer on the first day isn't exactly appropriate. So I'm gonna go with stealing is for squares. I think the only square here is you, Microwave Master. I must admit that wasn't the coolest thing I've heard someone say. No, my cool and mysterious reputation is crumbling. Alright, I'm in, I'll help. Okay, so I still help them anyway. Well, I suppose that both Blaze and RC are in. Okay, let's get that Fabergé chow egg. That's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. Well, we must plan. Oh boy, what have we got ourselves into? Access to the Fabergé chow egg room is behind a locked elevator door. The security guard has the access card. Do we attack the guard, bribe the guard, distract the guard? I mean, I'm going to distract the guard. Distract the perfect. We're all charming enough for that to work. That was actually a real nice thing to say. RC, is everything okay? I've never seen you smile like that. Seems they don't know how to take a compliment. If I'm gonna be in a casino, my poker face needs work. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? I want to say Blaze, because Rouge is a thief person, so she would probably to pilfer the access card. Tails, maybe, but I'm gonna go with Blaze. You can distract the card, Blaze. In my life, I've never let a single person down. I won't falter. Great. Her voice was so stoic, I have chills. Well, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? Pretend the claw machine is stuck. Pushing a bunch of poker chips to the floor. Ask the chow about their partner and kids. So that's not gonna work because I feel like the robot arm is gonna clean up. Having a conversation isn't enough. I feel like you need to have a situation. So pretend the claw machine is stuck. Puts a claw machine in a casino. This'll work great as a distraction. Let's continue the plan. With the card distracted, Rouge, how will you get the access card? I mean, I'm gonna say pick their pocket because she stole that $20 bill at the beginning of the introductions from the conductor. I'll snatch the access key, no problem. That chow in uniform won't notice a thing. Excellent, we can count on you, Rouge. Try not to take anything else from them if you can help it. No promises. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there. RC, what's your plan? Say there's a drink without a coaster. Pretend to be Blaze's spouse. Why not? Then you'd be married into the royal family. What is your heritage? Any war crimes I should know about? What? Well, you dress far too plain. You would need a complete refashioning immediately. You know what? Maybe we should try something else. Interesting. You give up far too easily as well. We'd have to work on your fortitude. I said we'll try something else. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there. RC, what's your plan? Push the security guard over. Why not? I'm still not comfortable with any violence here. It's just a little push. That child's left to the ground. It won't hurt them. But if they start crying, it'll bring unwanted attention to us. Why is someone who cries so easily a security guard? Let's think something else. With the card taming to get these other plan. Say there's a drink without a coaster. The reason why I didn't pick this one is because you have the robotic arms. They would give me a coaster. So that wouldn't be a security guard's problem. That's why I went with the other choices. Absolutely vile. I can think of nothing worse. Despicable. I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. The guard will go running immediately, I'm sure of it. Great, and with the guard distracted, we'll all head to the elevator. Just like that, we all make it in the elevator. Inside as if we're gonna dance. Why not? Let's dance. Now it's a proper victory. Oh no, one last security measure we didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? Now this is where Tails will come in. Mechanical genius. I should be able to disengage them. I'll just need some time. Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails is taking a while and the arms are tightening their grip. Imagine you're not in pain. Imagine you do it. Darlings, I'm happy to say this plan is perfect. If everyone is ready, it's time to execute. I'm ready, let's begin. Alright, let's see what's up that elevator. I knew the plan would go off without a hitch. We couldn't have made it this far without you both. You have my gratitude. Our planning beforehand was very thorough, I must admit. It was executed to perfection. Enough chatter, now we claim our real prize. I have the safe code right here on these blueprints. Let's claim our Fabergé chow egg. Hee hee. What could they possibly store in all of these? This is the casino card, so it's all expensive gems and gold. Maybe rings too. Rings, you can find those lying about in the grass. That's of no interest to us. Let's focus on the real prize, shall we? Right, we gotta find the safe with the Fabergé chow egg inside. No question, this has gotta be the safe. With our treasure, enter in the code on the blueprints and find out Rouge. On it, sweetheart, let's see, 23, 4, 1. Oh wow, it's here. Haha, I have it. Alright, before anyone sees us, let's get out of heat. Hold on, kiddo, we can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever. Rouge, spit it out. What are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale. You can open the egg. You sure can, and all of you will bear witness to its secret. Rouge, I don't know if you should. All you need to do is twist it. Tick, 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 tick. Uh-oh. Rouge has no one lived to tell the egg's secret because each egg is a bomb. I think you're onto something, kid. I'm sure it sure sounds like a bomb. We need to dispose of the egg now. Dispose of it after all our hard work. Rouge, fine, fine. Well, what do we do? Where do I put this thing? That's an excellent question. What do we do with a bomb? Okay, so I have a billion. Twist the egg again. Eat the egg. Take one for the team. Smash the egg against the wall. Let Tails cool it down with his tails. Let Rouge kiss the egg. Tell the egg to stop. Chaos control the egg away. Let it finish ticking and see what happens. Flip the egg upside down. Rock the egg to sleep. Stomp on the egg heavily. Set the egg on fire. Open it up to see if there's wires to cut. Toss the egg in the elevator. I mean, I see. I'd say probably the two I would go with is throw and lock it in the safe because the safe is pretty sturdy. You should take it, open it up, and see if there's wires to cut. These are the two options I would pick. I'm gonna have either Tails trying to defuse it, but I'm gonna throw it in the safe. Quick, put the egg back, Rouge. Okay, fine, it's going back in. Tails, the safe won't lock, the door staying open. What? Close the door and twist the dial. I obviously am. There must be some weird way to relock the door. There's no other buttons or dials. How are you supposed to? We don't have time to mess with this. Think of something else. What do you mean by this? You know, red wire, blue wire, you gotta cut one like the movies. This isn't a movie, RC, this is real life. Aki's got a good point. Okay. I'm gonna let half blaze set the egg on fire. Call me crazy, perhaps fire and explosion should mix. You don't think fire would neutralize the blast? You just like to say things, don't you, RC? Maybe. Let Rouge kiss the egg. It's as they say, love always prevails. Still really ticking. What a prude. Let it finish ticking and see what happens. Are you insane? Do you want us to just blow up? We need to dispose of the bomb, RC. That is our goal. Listen, I get that, but what if the egg isn't a bomb? Wait, that's right. RC, I think you're onto something. What's right? Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have any time. Sorry, it's just SBO did say something interesting when we quizzed him about the train's manual. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless. Robotic arms during events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Those robotic arms that attacked us in the outer seem to have a lot of functions here on the train. If a bomb was brought onto the train disguised as this Fabergé shell egg, the arms would have detected it and wouldn't have allowed it on. The only other person who knows the coming and going of the train is the conductor, and he surely wouldn't allow such a thing either. So if we're out of options, I think we should wait and see what happens. Okay, we wait. Okay. The egg had opened its hollow, not a bomb at all. You both really were onto something. Phew. My. Well, that's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. My hunch is right, thankfully. Ian, look what's inside. Well, look at that sparkle, and it's so heavy, too. The final secret to the Fabergé chow egg is a chow covered in gems. It's perfect, it's exquisite, it's revolutionary. Is she drooling over a sparkly ornament? Though I must admit it is stunning. He said no one lived to tell the Fabergé chow egg's secret. Wonder why if the egg wasn't a bomb. Because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know, who cares? What a precious treasure, a beauty to behold. Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the seems to suspect anything, and the security guard is back at their post. Hopefully the subdued the drink coaster fiend. Okay. Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking. Stealing was strangely fun, but I prefer to never do it again. Now Rouge. She's completely absorbed in that bedazzled shell. What is it, darling? About those blueprints now that you're done with them, maybe we could take a look. While I appreciate your assistance, as I said, finders keepers. I'll need them a little longer in case I missed any other treasures, but I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. Can't just add sweetheart to the end of a sentence to make things better. But I don't think there's any reasoning with her. She's more powerful than me. Well, get out of our way for now then. We have a murder mystery to attend to. Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rouge one of these. He passed through earlier. Let me unlock the door so you can continue forward. You know, if we had had a lot of people mention you, Rouge, but we also have just as much suspicion about Shadow. He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. The door's unlocked. Both of you stay safe. Thanks again. Will do. Come on, RC. Let's head out. Gotcha. The mystery continues. The capabilities of these robot arms are quite spectacular. I'm impressed every time we see them. I can't help but wonder how they're controlled. I don't know. The connector was ordering it around a bit earlier. At the very least, things operate much smoother with them here. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, that is true. They're very versatile. Gotta check the trash can. Tails, we must search the trash bin. Side's empty. Oh, did I hear an O? Always believed in a thorough investigation, even peeking in the trash. See, it's about persistence, Tails. My dad told me that when he met my mother, he would drive to her work 2 hours away every Tuesday with a flower from his garden. She quickly agreed to a date, and when she arrived at the restaurant, she found 2 dozen roses waiting for her. Within a year, the two were married. It's about caring, dedication, and persistence. That sounds very sweet, but all that's in the bin is a lollipop stick. Yeah, like the leftover stick from a lollipop. That's all that's here. RC, is everything okay? Do you need me to bring you a flower? Just leave me be. That's Dr. Eggman's logo. I suppose he does deal a lot with casinos. He's an evil scientist that's always caused trouble for us in Sonic. Every poker chip I've personally seen has had Eggman's mug on it, so I'm not too surprised to see this here. That's fair. I suppose I should be so surprised that Dr. Eggman's built a lot of casinos to run around in, but I've never actually sat down to play any for fun. I want to play some blackjack. I don't know how to play that. It's easy. Let me show you. RC, we simply don't have time for this. We must avenge Sonic. Probably a good point. Dr. Eggman's built a lot of casinos around, but I've never actually sat down. Ready for some Hold'em? I don't know how to play that. I don't know how to play either. RC, we still don't have time for this. We must avenge Sonic. Okay. Probably a good point. Should I give the slot machine a try? Let's play the slots. Alright, let's see. Big money. Well, I lost. Do I try again? I wonder if I keep saying play the slots, will I win? Big money. Well, I lost. Do I try again? Alright, let's see. Big money. Well, I lost. Do I try again? Alright, see. What do you expect to happen if you keep playing? Big money. I'm gonna get it this time. You'll see. Well, I lost, but maybe next time I'll get it. Alright, let's see. I lost. Do I try again? You know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different outcome, right? I'm starting to get worried here. Don't worry, Tails, I got it this time. I lost. Do I try again? Alright, let's see. Big money. Well, I lost. Do I try again? Sure. Have you ever heard of the sunk cost fallacy? The phenomenon whereby a person is reluctant to abandon a strategy or a course of action because they have invested heavily in it, even when it is clear that abandonment would be more beneficial. Of course, I've heard of it. Why do you ask? No reason. Alright, big money. Well, I lost. Do I try again? Well, I'll be over here when you decide you're done. Alright, big money. Well, I lost. Do I try again? Alright, let's see. Big money. Well, I lost. Do I try again? Alright, let's see. Big money. Well, I lost. Do I try again? Alright, looks like maybe all of the conversational responses from Tails. We're gonna move on. Oh, thank goodness. I really thought I lost you there for a second. Yeah, let's go. Jackpot. Thanks again for your help earlier. Now, what can I do for you, darlings? Are you hungry? What a paltry menu, not a lot of options, sweetie. I think I'll have to pass. Not a problem, just let me know if you need something later. Sure, if I need a bag of chips, I'll holler. Thanks again for your help earlier. Now, what can I do for you, darlings? Your alibi. Do you think you could go over your alibi again for us, Rouge? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do? Well, once Amy paired Blaze and I up, I immediately roped her in on my Fabergé chow egg hunt. We split up at the casino car and I went searching for the blueprints. Walked back to the library and saloon car till I found it in the library car. Did you see Sonic at all during your search? Sonic, no, I don't believe so. I remember him in the dining car at the beginning. Do you have anything to support that claim? Listen, plenty of people saw me poking around and I have the blueprints on me. I hardly had time to chase Sonic down, murder him, and find the blueprints myself. We appreciate you answering our questions, Rouge. You take care now. Likewise, darling. Alright, so it's the same stuff. Alright. Let's go. Pulling off that ice was much more enjoyable than the rest of these casino games. Can I interest you to anything on the menu? I'm content for now, thank you. Oh, maybe the eggs evolving destroyed my appetite. Yeah, I was nervous myself. You can tell. You sweat out of your uniform pretty often. Yeah, you're a very animated person. Wow. The ice was much more these casino games. Pulling off that ice was much more enjoyable than the rest of these casino games. Your alibi. Do you think you could go over your alibi again for us, Blaze? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do? Sure, we left the dining car and Rouge pulled me aside to talk about the Fabergé chow egg. We walked and talked to the casino car where we then went our separate ways. I scoped around and discovered the egg was there. After that, I played the slot machines. The train did a sudden jolt, which was odd, but I didn't leave the car. I gave Amy her present when she stopped by. Shadow passed through as well, but it was brief. He gave me the exit key and left. Interesting. Do you have any sort of proof you were here playing the slots? I do actually. I kept winning, so I saved a cash out voucher. You can take a look. Let's see here. 14,000 credits. It's an enormous payout. How did you? I'm just naturally lucky, I suppose. That smirk, she's so self-aware. Well, thank you for your time, Blaze. Anytime in Tails do tell Cream I said hi, won't you? Of course, can do. Cream is a rabbit in the Sonic lore, if you were wondering. I am going to stop it here because I didn't expect. I thought it was going to be we're going to interrogate these two and maybe play another mini game to connect our thoughts, but we actually pulled a jewel heist, which was interesting. I didn't think it would get that crazy on this train. So I guess there's a lot of twists and turns here that make the game more interesting. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye.